What's up guys, Red1 here, and I have my first impressions of Nex Machina, which is currently in a closed beta on PC. I got access, I started playing on the 22nd, and I've been playing it every day since, and this game is awesome. Just want to get out of the way first and foremost. This game is awesome. I can't wait to play this. This is probably Housemarque's best game this gen. Like, it has the potential to be better than Resogun, in all honesty. The game is just that good. So I'm going to go over 5 different areas of this game while focusing on certain ones more specifically, like gameplay, which is number 1. The gameplay of this game is essentially basic to describe. It's basically Resogun on foot, but with a few differences that are very key, some subtle, some major. For one, with it being Resogun on foot, now you have to be more precise with your shots, and there are way more enemies and different kind of forms that the enemies can attack you in, because now you're not limited to that field like in Resogun, which makes the game way harder than Resogun. I gotta get it out of the way first. I'll come back to that in the second topic, but the game is way harder. There are more power-ups in this game. You have the power shot, which allows you to charge with a beam that can go through most enemies in one hit. You have the rocket launcher, which is self-explanatory, launches a rocket. You have the sword, which is more or less just a sword. It can one-hit most enemies and drop them down. Then you have the smart bomb, which is the best power-up in my opinion. It pretty much launches a bomb that obliterates anyone in it, and also anyone that walks in it for the extra second it's on screen. It's my favorite power-up and the one I feel is the most useful. Those are all the power-ups I remember. There might be more, but that's that. The levels are set up like Resogun, but when you finish a stage of the level, you warp to another part of the world, and then you clear out the enemies, rescue humans, and then, like right there, as you just saw, you can find secret exits that allow you to go fight more enemies, rescue more humans, and then possibly get a higher score. So the game is very deep. It's got a learning curve to it, not in just terms of controls, in terms of map secrets that you can go around and find. And once again, I have to emphasize, this game is hard. Your basic weapon is kind of a pea shooter, but you can get a power-up that allows it to launch way more. Like, that's like 5 shots coming out. So makes it way better for spray and pray type gameplay. The bosses in this game are very cool, although the first boss is easy, like Resogun, how the first boss is easy. Second boss, I want to say it's easy, but it's not. Like, I haven't died to the second boss at all, which is, I probably just jinxed myself, I'm knock on wood. Even though, like, when you look at it, you're like, how the fuck do you not get hit here? That's what happens when you play the second level. It's crazy. But still very fun. We're coming up to the first boss here after these next 2 zones. But gameplay wise, it's very fun. It's fast, it feels good. It's running very good on my 1070, 1080p, 60 frames. It is dropping a little bit, but there's still an optimization phases of this game. It is a beta after all, closed beta. And they recommend a 970, so like you can tell this game isn't close to being optimized as well as they'd like it to be yet. The second level in this game is way harder than the first. Like, the second level is Ice Mountain. This is called Techno Mountain, or yeah, I think it's Techno Mountain. So I'm enjoying the game. I can't wait for the full game now. Like, once I can pre-order the game on Steam, I definitely am going to pre-order it. I'm playing with my DualShock 4 because you can use keyboard. I think you can use the Xbox controller too. I'm using DualShock 4 and it's playing great. So that covers gameplay. Very fun, very addictive, very fast-paced. Now let's move on to difficulty. Oh my god. This is normal difficulty right here. On hard, there are revenge bullets, but it's not like Resogun where there's just one or a few. No, it's a wave of revenge bullets on hard. So, like, I haven't beaten the level on hard yet. I'm going to try and do it before this ends on the 1st, I think. But I don't know if I can guarantee myself that I can beat this on hard. The game is just very challenging. Like, oh my god. At first, I was like, dang, this is impossible. The first level. Now I've gotten used to it. I can master the first level easily. Like, that's just a random score. I wasn't really trying that hard. I was making mistakes along the way. So that's that. This is the second level. And, oh man, this one's harder. I probably skipped out. I'm sorry I don't have the full levels here, but Shadow Play, apparently 8 minutes wasn't enough to record a full level. Whatever. But I'll upload the full gameplay later on in separate videos. This is just my first impressions. But yeah, the game is hard. The second level of this game, this level right here, in my opinion, is harder than the last level of Resogun. Just saying, like it's hard. It's very, very difficult. The boss, not so much, but the level getting there, oh my god, insanely difficult. That's all I gotta say about difficulty. It speaks for itself. The game is hard. Don't come into this expecting like an easy game or something like Resogun challenge level. Like the first level, yeah, that's like the third level of Resogun. But the second level is just maybe this is like, because it's the beta, this is actually the fourth level. But I doubt it. This might actually be the second level of the game. The game might be that hard, so we'll see. Come release. They're aiming for a summer release, I think. The visuals look great. This is once again using the voxels as the main form of the game, and looks great. When you put it all together, it looks fantastic. The enemy designs look really cool. The main character's design looks very cool. It looks like an action hero out of the 80s. The whole aesthetic of the game, along with the music, just matches perfectly. The stages look cool, especially like the voxel design of the stage. Like the stage can sometimes look normal, then you see the voxels making it up, and you're like, oh, they just made highly detailed voxels for the stage layout, and it looks really cool. And because of that, like when stuff explodes, it looks fantastic and very thrilling to see that stuff happen. And once again, like I mentioned the enemy designs. Like there are some I've seen just the concept art of. I haven't seen them in game yet, and oh my god, the detail here on these enemies is fantastic for something you're just supposed to shoot at and not really care about what it looks like. So looking forward to that. Maybe we'll see even more cool designs come full release. So yeah, that's for the visuals. Very cool looking. Optimizations. Like I said, I'm using a 1070 on this game, and they recommended a 970. I forget what the minimum requirement was, but basically you don't have a potato. So, I mean, if you're looking for that, I can kind of tell though, because look at this game. Look at all the craziness happening right here. You gotta have a solid 60 frames to actually play this correctly. And even I have 60 right here, and I'm still struggling. So, yeah, I can understand the requirements being like that. My 1070 was doing a pretty good job. It was dropping at certain moments, not like moments of straight gameplay, but it was dropping like when I would transition to the next part of the level or some crazy things happen. Like I don't think it dropped so much when I beat the boss, but like for example, right there, the frame rate would drop in certain parts when the map does that. If a huge explosion happens, it might drop it during gameplay, but not for long, like for maybe a few seconds. Overall, it's running pretty good. I mean, I do expect a game like this to not be as demanding, but once again, look at all the voxels. I can understand. I can truly understand why it's that hard to run. That's what I'm trying to say about this. I will have more videos up. I'll have like the full levels up soon. I'll attempt hard. We can't live stream this game during the beta, but we can upload videos now. The embargo lifted Thursday, which is today, so I'll have more video content up soon. Sorry it's been a while. I've been busy with stuff. But we have the podcast recording today, so we'll have that up probably tomorrow. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Vanguard. Follow me on Twitter. Subscribe on YouTube. And I'll see you guys next time. This is Red1 signing out. Peace.